Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So in this video, we'll be checking how much profit and loss we've made for the financial year 2023-24. In my opinion, this was the toughest year for option selling because due to many reasons, and we'll discuss all of them in this video. Okay. Now, before I even take you to the portal and show you how much money I've made, I think first it's important to discuss that why should you share your PNL? Okay. See, if you're a public figure, if you give recommendations to your trades, or if you share certain concepts, okay, if you advocate for certain concepts like very strongly, I think then you have your duty to like share your PNL, okay, into the public, because people should know ki, based on that kind of trading, can you make some money or can you not? And the way things are going now, it seems like money can only be made training. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take you to my back office statement. Okay, my broker is SAS Online. Now, whenever I post my PNL statement, a lot of people comment below my tweets, share your verified PNL. So like what happens, this broker which I have, SAS Online, it does not have that feature of the verified PNL. That's why I'm making this video to show you the statement. And I made one last year as well. Okay, now let's talk about why I took this broker. Now, first thing is when I trade with this broker, the monthly brokerage I am paying to that broker is only 1999, which is basically 2000 rupees only. And for a capital size of like what I trade with, it is absolutely negligible. Had I been trading with Zerodha, okay, if you move your options frequently, especially, then what happens that brokerage can go out for like lakhs of rupees in a year, especially on a bigger account size, because Banknifty lot size they changes to 15, and also the maximum quantities you can sell is 900. This is surely done, okay, to help the brokerage houses earn more money. So as a trader, your first goal, okay, if you want to increase your profit, you have to decrease the expenses first. Now, when I trade with SAS Online, what happens? My brokerage annually automatically becomes only 24,000 rupees. Had I been trading with Zerodha, my brokerage could have gone out to like 40-50 lakhs also. Because the capital I handle is pretty high. So the brokerage can be high as well there. So what happens straight away, because I trade with SAS Online, I save that brokerage. So for example, I took the same trades in Zerodha versus I took the same trades in SAS, I automatically, assuming I trade the exact same strikes, same quantity all the time, I save 50 lakh rupees, okay, just by coming to SAS. So that's my reason for coming to SAS Online. And frankly, it's the best broker I have ever dealt with. I found the least number of problems there and it never hangs as well. So cool, that was basically, I wanted to share my reason of why I chose this broker, because of the free brokerage plan. And now I'll be taking you to the PNL statement back office, okay? Okay, so I've put my video on the top left corner in this video, because last year when I was making that video, my PNL, okay, it was reflected on the bottom right corner and my video comes there usually in all my videos. So I've dragged it and I've put it on the top left as the first thing. Second thing is I want to hide the name of the account. Okay. I don't want to share it, the name of the account. That's why for editing also it will become easy for me. So this is my back office portal now. And I'm going into the capital market 2023-24. Now here I'm selecting future and options, reports and net position. Okay, yeah, so this is basically the main page. Now you can see I've selected the current year. This is the start of the FY and this is the end of the FY, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on options. First, I'll show you my options PNL. Then we'll calculate all of it. So I'm pressing go. This takes a bit of time to load, okay? Okay, so my options PNL data for the FY 23-24 has loaded. So let's check at below what is the overall number of the profit. So look at this number. This is after all the taxes, okay? They are cut. This number is approximately, I'm just copying it, okay? And I'll paste it into an Excel. Okay, so from option selling, I have earned approximately 2.32 crore, okay, for the entire financial year. Okay, so I've shown you my option selling data. Now I want to tell you something about this financial year. So our financial year, okay, began here. It was when we had hit an all-time high, okay? This is the monthly chart of Bank Nifty and the market has gone up. It has gone up a lot, okay? This year, one of the biggest things people might have done is earn via equities pretty decently or futures. So similarly, even we wanted to earn some extra profit from futures. So that's why we have done some futures trading as well. Now I'll again take you back to the SAS back office portal and let's check the futures data next. So I brought you here on the Bank Nifty chart just to show you that sometimes, when Nikita posts a lot of technicals, let it be W pattern, flag pattern or like some other bullish things we see. So instead of capturing that 40, 50, 60 points from the weekly options in Bank Nifty, what we tend to do, sometimes we just go futures long. So even if you're 2000, 3000 point correct in the movement of Bank Nifty, then we tend to make a significant portion. Okay. Now I'm back at the SAS back office portal, but this time instead of options, I'm selecting futures. Okay. So check the date. The date is 31st and this is the current year in 2023-24. So I'm pressing go in futures. Okay, so this came pretty quickly, okay, here, this data. Now see, okay, so I've dragged it down a bit and now you can see my overall profit from futures. SAS is showing me as if it's 50 lakh. But according to my calculation, this figure is wrong. I'll tell you why. Now check these positions in futures, okay? So in the current year, even like 31st March, I have still carried these future long positions, okay? 1, 2, 3. 3 positions I have. The first one is in Bank Nifty, second one is Nifty, and the last one is HDFC Bank. Because we feel like market should go up, that's why we've gone future long. So like how I've carried forward this financial year for the next financial year, same thing I had done last year as well. So what happens if I square off my positions and if by mistake market opens gap up, okay, on Monday, let's say tomorrow, then I might lose 300, 400 points in futures, which I don't want to do. Okay, that's why I just hold my positions. Now see this rate shown by SAS. Okay, this rate 42 to 1. As per my calculations, it's a wrong data. And because until last week I couldn't even see the futures like buying price. So this until last week it was showing as 0. So it showed purchase 0. And sold value as 42,544. The profit was coming out to be huge, but that was not the case. According to me, my correct futures data is not 50 lakh. It's approximately somewhere closer to 80 lakhs. And this will be reflected in my ITR as well, which I'll share with you the advanced tax also. Okay, so from option selling, I have earned approximately 2.32 crore. From futures, I have earned approximately 80 lakh. And lastly, this column is collateral. So from collateral, my income is approximately 40 lakhs. Okay, so my collateral basically consists of some gold and G-Secs and some interest I have earned. Now that amounts to approximately 40 lakh for the entire year and my total is coming up to around 3.52 crore. Okay, so this is my entire profit for the year and I'll be showing you my advanced tax also in a couple of minutes. But first, what was the capital which was used to generate this profit? I started the year with around 8 CR. Okay, for 8 crore, that was the starting capital and I've added some money in the middle also. So my overall ROI, so my entire year's ROI, it should come up to approximately 40%. But this includes the collateral return also, which is earned from G-Secs. It also includes the futures trading I have done. And it's not only the option selling profit which I'm showing you. It's option selling plus futures plus collateral. Okay, that if you count all of these, that's what the money I've made comes up to. Now I want to show you the advanced tax also, which we have paid. This I've brought it to Paint and I've not photoshopped anything. It's just that any sensitive information, okay, I have just blocked it out so no one can read it because there are a lot of creeps there on the internet. Okay, so if they find out some number of yours, then they are going to use it to get everything. But still, I'll show you my advanced tax also, which I've paid for this year. So this is my name. The advanced tax I've paid in my personal account is approximately 10 lakh rupees. Now, second, this is my brother's ITR. So in his account, we have paid approximately 9.25 lakh as advanced tax. And finally, I'll show you the company account. That's where most of the advanced tax we've paid is. And lastly, this is my company account. Okay. So in this account, I have paid approximately 74 lakh as advanced tax. So if I put them together, my advanced tax paid for the entire year comes up to around 95 lakhs approximately. Okay, this is just me, my brother and my company's account. And this does not include any income from my parents. So they have paid their own separate income tax, okay, which is a different subject altogether. So from all of my income, I've paid approximately 95 lakh as income tax for the whole FI. So this why I'm showing this, I'm showing because then I'm not bluffing, okay? When I show you the PNL statements also. Now let's talk about the hits and misses for the financial year, okay? What bad things we did, what good things we did. This is where you can probably learn from where we've made mistakes, okay? Now the biggest mistake where we've made this year is we've not captured huge money from the equities like how other traders have. For example, if you take Saket from Optionables and Quick Alpha, so what he did, he struggled in options, but he ended up with 190% in his futures. Okay. So that he captured the up move. Okay. So he made the best use of it. Now that's where we have failed this year. We have not made huge money from the up moves which have happened this year. Now that was the first miss. Now the second miss, I'll tell you what happened. This is the May chart I'm showing you. Now this is 4th May. Okay, 4th May. So basically what has happened, price action like is bullish, okay, closing at day high and all. And then the next day, like the market recovered totally. And then it has gone down to the days. What happened? We booked a big loss on this day, 5th May, correct? And the next day also, like we have lost, because when the market goes down a lot, okay, usually like your positions are only call sell positions, and the next day gap up and the big up move, basically in this week, basically lose big money. And I'm sure this is true for all the option sellers who trade directionally. In this week, I'm 100% sure nearly everyone must have made losses in this week if they have anything to do with price, because if you followed price in this week, you've gotten screwed. Now the third biggest mistake we've made this year, okay, is basically this day, which is 16th of January 2024. Approximately 3 months ago we made the mistake, and here the biggest thing we did is we underestimated a result that I'm never ever going to do again in my trading career. So we made a simple rule: we are never going to hold positions before any event, especially of a big bank. So on this day, HDFC Bank, basically the HDFC ADR was showing like 6-7% down, and I never expected my options to open in the money positionally, which I had sold, and I sell naked options. Okay, so the risk reward, like if you're wrong, you're screwed absolutely. So this is the one of the biggest lessons I've learned this year, at never to underestimate the risk, because this gap down. So the market from previous day's close here on this day, basically 1600 points it went down, and then it recovered, and before falling down again. Now this mistake we don't ever want to make again in our trading career. So we made a rule again: any bank results or any result, in fact, we won't be holding any overnight positions. So one was basically that one rule which we are going to keep in the May week. We'll have next year, for the next financial year, we'll have 1% maximum of capital loss. If we take it, we'll be out of the trade, okay, in the week, and we'll just be selling penny options to recoup some money. Second is, never again do I want to be trapped in a gap, okay, so such badly, because then what happened, luckily we recovered it very quickly, but not everyone might have recovered it quickly, okay, like it's probably can spend months also because of this one stupid mistake which we've done. So yeah, three main things. First one is losing out on the equities. Second one is the May month price action, and finally this one. And I'll tell you like why the option selling return is low, because there was a period, this was when all the daily expiries have started basically. So there was a few months, okay, we didn't end up making money. So we used to make money in 1 week. For example, I made 8 lakhs. Okay, I made 8 lakhs in 1 week. Next week I'm losing 8 lakhs. So basically in the month I didn't end up making money. Now there were like 3 months or 4 months where we didn't make, like put together, we didn't make money net. And the biggest mistake ever I did in those months, we started selling triangles, because the price, okay, the way we want market to trend, okay, somewhere. Either we want market to go quickly up, either we want it to come quickly down. That's our strength, okay. Just execute rapidly, and that's the strength we have. Now if the price stagnates or okay moves slowly, okay, somewhat like this, and the VIX is at an all-time low, okay, now the VIX also, then what is going to happen, the premiums are going to be very low, and when premiums are low, this year VIX hit an all-time low, then any mistake which you do, okay, in that week, then it's very hard to recoup from that mistake. So we started to sell triangles that time. We just used to sell, like for example, 20 rupee options, and we used to adjust them, adjust in the sense this 20 becomes 30, we'll cut that again, go to 20, something like that we used to do. And I realized like that kind of trading can't make money. So that's not our strength. Our strength is always to bet on price. So we gave it up altogether. Like I don't like selling triangles now. Okay, like especially when the VIX is low, I would rather improve my entries. Okay, in my technical analysis, I would improve it. I would journal more. I would learn more from the mistakes I'm doing. But I don't want to go back to selling only triangles every day, every morning. Just sell triangles and adjust them. I don't want to do that, because I realized that's not our strength and we don't want to repeat that. Now all we do is like basically pure price betting we do. Like if we find something is bullish, we sell puts. If we find market is bearish, we'll sell calls. That's all we are doing. And that's what seems to be working perfectly for us. So what's working is a combination of journaling, only focusing on price to master the entries and exits, and that's it. Now what was good for the year? Now the good thing is, okay, we made money this year where it's very difficult to make. Second thing is I used to keep my money as cash, so I used to lose out on the opportunity cost. Now this year I made money from the collateral also, And third good thing which we've done is made some money from futures. Now next year our target is at least to make more than we have done this year from futures. So that reduces the burden which like you have to basically cover from option selling. Okay. So what were the hits? The hits was, the first one is collateral, second one is futures, and the third one is price action. But this is with journaling. Okay, these are the three hits which we've done this year, and the three misses were the May month price action, the gap down of January, and missing out on the equities. So these are the mistakes we've made, and this is basically a small short review of the entire year from our side. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to clarify any questions. So drop them down in the comment box and we'll answer all your queries below. Okay, especially me, in all my videos I try to reply to everyone at least. Okay, 99% people I'm going to reply to, unless like they use some foul language or something. Okay, so that was it from this like financial year like review of mine. 3.5 crore profit, and we discussed the hits and misses for the year. And next year moving forward, initially what our view is going to be, like we want to go slow and steady, like we want to make some money and then start taking high risk. So April, May, June especially, we'll go slow and we'll try to like at least come out with 3% per month. And once we are up to around 10% for the ROI for the year, then we'll start taking some risks. And I'm expecting us to do much better from the equity and futures front this year. Okay, so that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there are any comments. Okay, I'll reply to you. So bye-bye. I'll see you soon. So bye-bye. I'll see you soon tomorrow. Basically, technical analysis video of mine based on tomorrow's market movement. Okay.